Start by exploring what divided attention really means. In our daily lives, we often find ourselves juggling multiple tasks at once, like listening to music while studying or cooking dinner while chatting on the phone. Divided attention refers to our ability to process different sources of information or perform more than one activity simultaneously. It's a crucial cognitive skill that helps us navigate our busy modern world. But how does our brain manage to split its focus? And are there limits to how much we can handle at once? In this video, we'll uncover the science behind divided attention, its benefits, and its challenges. Brains are remarkable, but they aren't limitless. When we try to focus on several things at once, different regions of the brain light up, especially those involved in attention and executive function. Scientists have found that while we can switch between tasks quickly, true multitasking is rare. What we're really doing is rapidly shifting our attention. This process can be mentally taxing and sometimes leads to mistakes. Understanding the brain's role in divided attention helps us appreciate both our strengths and our limitations when it comes to multitasking. Think about your daily routine. Maybe you're answering emails while attending a virtual meeting, or perhaps you're watching TV and scrolling through your phone at the same time. These are classic examples of divided attention in action. We often take this ability for granted, but it plays a huge role in our productivity and efficiency. However, not all multitasking is created equal. Some combinations of tasks are easier to manage than others, depending on how much attention each requires. It's important to distinguish between divided attention and selective attention. Selective attention is when we focus on one thing and ignore everything else, like reading a book in a noisy cafe. Divided attention, on the other hand, is about spreading our focus across multiple activities. Both are essential, but they serve different purposes. Understanding the difference can help us use our attention more effectively in various situations. Why do we try to do so many things at once? For many, it's about saving time or feeling more productive. Our fast-paced world encourages multitasking, and technology makes it easier than ever. But while it might seem efficient, multitasking can sometimes backfire, leading to errors or forgotten details. Still, divided attention remains a valuable skill when used wisely, especially for routine or low-stakes tasks. Our brains have a limited capacity for attention. When we try to do too much at once, we experience cognitive overload. This can make us feel stressed, tired, or even frustrated. Research shows that performance drops when we exceed our cognitive limits. Recognizing these boundaries is key to using divided attention effectively and avoiding burnout. Not all multitasking is equally difficult. If two tasks are similar, like reading and listening to a podcast, they compete for the same mental resources, making it harder to do both well. But if the tasks are different, say folding laundry while listening to music, it's easier to manage. Understanding which tasks can be paired successfully is a big part of mastering divided attention. Some activities, like driving a familiar route or brushing your teeth, become automatic over time. These don't require much conscious thought, so it's easier to combine them with other tasks. Controlled tasks, like learning something new, demand more attention and are harder to multitask. Recognizing which tasks are automatic can help you decide when divided attention is appropriate. Practice makes a big difference in divided attention. The more we repeat certain combinations of tasks, the better we get at managing them together. For example, experienced chefs can cook multiple dishes at once without missing a beat. This is because their brains have learned to handle the demands of multitasking in the kitchen. With time and repetition, we can improve our own divided attention skills. Children develop divided attention as they grow. Young kids often struggle to focus on more than one thing at a time, but as they mature, their brains become better at handling multiple tasks. Activities like playing games while listening to instructions help build this skill. Parents and teachers can support development by providing opportunities for safe, age-appropriate multitasking. For adults, divided attention is a daily reality. From managing work emails to balancing family responsibilities, we're constantly switching between tasks. However, as we age, our ability to multitask can decline. Staying mentally active and practicing attention skills can help maintain this important cognitive function throughout adulthood. As people get older, changes in the brain can make divided attention more challenging. Tasks that were once easy to juggle may require more effort. However, staying engaged in mentally stimulating activities like puzzles, games, or learning new skills can help preserve divided attention abilities and keep the mind sharp. The modern workplace demands a lot from our attention. We're expected to handle emails, meetings, and projects all at once. While divided attention can boost productivity, it can also lead to mistakes if we're not careful. Setting priorities and taking breaks can help manage the demands of multitasking at work. Students often need to divide their attention between listening to lectures, taking notes, and participating in discussions. While this can help them learn more efficiently, it also increases the risk of missing important information. Teachers can support students by providing clear instructions and minimizing distractions in the classroom. Technology has made multitasking easier than ever. With smartphones and computers, we can switch between apps, messages, and tasks in seconds. But this constant switching can also fragment our attention and reduce our ability to focus deeply. Setting boundaries with technology can help us use divided attention more effectively. Driving is a classic example where divided attention can be dangerous. Activities like texting or adjusting the radio while driving take our focus away from the road, increasing the risk of accidents. It's important to minimize distractions and keep our attention on driving to stay safe. Divided attention doesn't just affect work or school, it also impacts our relationships. Trying to have a conversation while checking your phone can make others feel ignored. Being present and giving full attention to loved ones strengthens connections and improves communication. Constantly dividing our attention can be mentally exhausting. Over time, this can contribute to stress, anxiety, and even burnout. Taking time to focus on one thing at a time and practicing mindfulness can help protect our mental health and improve overall well-being. Sometimes, dividing our attention can spark creativity. Switching between different tasks or ideas can lead to new insights and solutions. However, too much multitasking can also scatter our thoughts and make it harder to develop deep, creative ideas. Finding the right balance is key. Athletes often rely on divided attention to monitor their surroundings, anticipate opponents' moves, and execute complex plays. Training helps them improve this skill, allowing them to react quickly and make smart decisions under pressure. Divided attention is a key part of peak performance in many sports. In emergencies, divided attention can be a lifesaver. First responders like firefighters and paramedics must process multiple sources of information and make quick decisions. Their training prepares them to handle high-pressure situations where every second counts. Learning new information while multitasking can be tricky. Studies show that divided attention can reduce how much we remember and understand. Focusing on one task at a time, especially when learning something new, leads to better results and deeper understanding. Our memory is closely linked to attention. When we try to remember something while multitasking, we're more likely to forget details. Paying full attention helps us encode and recall information more effectively. This is especially important for tasks that require accuracy. The more we divide our attention, the more likely we are to make mistakes. This is especially true for complex or unfamiliar tasks. Slowing down and focusing on one thing at a time can help reduce errors and improve the quality of our work. Safety is another area where divided attention matters. Whether at home, work, or in public, distractions can lead to accidents. Being mindful of our surroundings and minimizing distractions helps keep us and others safe. With so many devices and notifications competing for our attention, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Technology overload can make it hard to focus and increase stress. Setting limits on device use and taking regular breaks can help restore balance. While multitasking can make us feel productive, research shows that it often reduces efficiency. Switching between tasks takes time and mental energy. Focusing on one thing at a time usually leads to better results and less stress in the long run. Task switching is a big part of divided attention. Every time we switch from one activity to another, our brain needs time to adjust. This can slow us down and make it harder to concentrate. Minimizing unnecessary switches helps us stay focused and get more done. Digital distractions are everywhere: social media, emails, notifications. These constant interruptions make it hard to maintain focus and can fragment our attention. Creating distraction-free zones or times can help us regain control over our attention. Practicing mindfulness is a powerful way to improve attention. By focusing on the present moment and reducing distractions, we can strengthen our ability to concentrate. Mindfulness techniques like meditation or deep breathing help us become more aware of how we use our attention. Balancing work and personal life often requires divided attention. Juggling family, friends, and career can be challenging, but setting boundaries and prioritizing tasks can help. Remember, it's okay to focus on one thing at a time when needed. Good time management can make divided attention more effective. Planning your day, setting clear goals, and scheduling breaks help you stay on track. Using tools like to-do lists or calendars can also support better multitasking and reduce stress. Making decisions while multitasking can be risky. Divided attention can lead to rushed or poorly thought-out choices. Taking a moment to focus on important decisions helps ensure better outcomes and reduces the chance of mistakes. Our emotional well-being can suffer when we're constantly dividing our attention. Feeling scattered or overwhelmed is common. Taking time to slow down, connect with others, and enjoy single-task activities can boost our mood and resilience. Multitasking late into the night or using devices before bed can disrupt our sleep. Quality rest is essential for attention and memory. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine and limiting screen time can help improve sleep and cognitive function. Physical health and attention are closely linked. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and staying hydrated all support brain function. When we feel our best physically, it's easier to manage multiple tasks and maintain focus throughout the day. Social media is designed to capture our attention and keep us engaged. Constant notifications and updates can make it hard to focus on other tasks. Setting limits on social media use can help protect our attention and free up time for more meaningful activities. Building good habits can make divided attention easier to manage. When certain tasks become routine, they require less mental effort, freeing up attention for other activities. Establishing positive habits supports productivity and reduces stress. Setting clear goals helps us use divided attention more effectively. Knowing what's most important allows us to prioritize tasks and avoid spreading ourselves too thin. Regularly reviewing and adjusting goals keeps us focused and motivated. Taking care of ourselves is essential for maintaining attention. Regular breaks, relaxation, and self-care activities recharge our minds and bodies. When we feel rested and supported, it's easier to manage multiple demands and stay focused. Being adaptable is a key part of managing divided attention. Life is unpredictable, and our ability to shift focus and adjust to new situations helps us stay productive and resilient. Flexibility allows us to handle unexpected challenges with confidence. Effective communication often requires divided attention, especially in group settings. Listening, responding, and processing information from multiple people at once can be challenging. Practicing active listening and minimizing distractions helps improve communication skills. Problem solving often involves juggling different pieces of information and considering multiple solutions. Divided attention helps us see connections and think creatively, but too much multitasking can make it hard to focus on the best answer. Taking time to concentrate leads to better problem solving. Personal growth often means learning to manage our attention more effectively. By understanding our limits and strengths, we can set realistic goals and make the most of our time. Developing strong attention skills supports lifelong learning and self-improvement. Mastering divided attention is about balance. By understanding when to multitask and when to focus on one thing, we can boost productivity, creativity, and well-being. Remember, it's not about doing everything at once, but about making smart choices with our attention. With practice and self-awareness, anyone can improve their divided attention skills and thrive in today's fast-paced world.